Right, today we're gonna bring a nanny cam or a pet cam, either way. This is actually has a 360 view. It works all the wireless, and also you could record or you could capture things on the cloud too. Now, before you start, make sure you have it at 2.4 hertz in order to make this possible to work. So let's go ahead and take a look at it and see what you get. So when you get it out of the box, it's not ready to go. You got to download the application. You got to set it up into phone, and then you have to register sometimes. So the actual system itself, if you guys can see, underneath of it, it has a micro SD card section and a reset button. Now we are going to remove this, and it does have night vision and day and two-way audio too. Also, you can mount this backwards on a ceiling. They do give you the actual ceiling mount if you want to mount this. It does require power. It's a type micro USB connection that you require. Voice, you'll hear the audio through here. You could record day and night and also capture pretty much a 360 of your environment. All right, so this is pretty much the whole entire thing. They give you the actual brick to connect this into the actual system, the USB that's required. They actually mounts for either drywall or regular mount for wood, either one. Now, once you set this up backwards, if you could put it on the ceiling or some permanent spot, all you got to do is twist it in there and lock it in. Also, it has some connection for your a tripod if you have if you want to set it up on a tripod too, or if you have a existing connection. So use the actual manual. It has the download application barcode. So this works for ISO or also Droid.
Bigger the network.
So we're going to configure the network. We're going to download. We're going to get your camera. We're going to go ahead and click on the camera photo. It found the optional system. It's going to take us directly to the actual application. All right. I have a Droid. So right now I do have the application. I am registered. We're going to open it up and we're going to sync this up. All right. To remote the actual system right now, we have it remote. So we're going to twist the actual head. If you guys can see that, we're going to go the opposite way because it hits one end and it has to go the opposite way too. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at my face. So go back a little bit. So just to be aware that there's going to be delays if you're on wireless. All right. So, all right, let's take a look at a couple of features on the actual camera itself. You could change the quality of it if it's too slow. It has HD or SD. All right. You could turn on the audio if you want to hear the two-way, but right now I don't want to do it because you're going to see your feedback. You could take a capture picture. If you want to just capture still picture of some item or maybe a license plate, you can do that. Now, the best thing you could do actually capture video, and then you could expand the entire window to one unit. Now, on the cloud system, this is it's going to capture pretty much the month, day by day, any kind of movements. It'll capture it, it'll display it, and it'll even text you too. So right now, we're just going to go back. Events, this is going to tell you everything, any movement that has happened within the camera. It's going to tell you that. Microphone here, you can speak to the actual microphone. So if your kids are home, you want to let them know where the food's at, or close the door, or make sure you call me. And then the presets. Presets is you could set up the camera to go into certain angles, certain areas that you want. So if your dog's laying in one corner, you could set that up and add it in here. And by hitting that button, the camera will automatically remote into that system. So I like this feature. This is one of my favorite features of all right now. So let's go back. Then we got more settings. Under more settings, we have a lot of more settings. Motion tracking. This is going to track anything that moves. And it kind of distinguishes from a pet to a human being. All right. And then, of course, cruise, which is going to start moving around, album, and then the calibration, and then auto night vision. This is automatically going to turn on when the night vision, when the lights go off, right? And of course, it has a siren if you ever want to use it. So let's take a look at the night feature. Testing 1, 2, 3. We're testing it, and it's going to record directly to your phone from here. So right now we do have studio lights. I'm over my head right now. We have a couple of features that you could capture on the actual phone to the system. So we're going to take a look at it, and this is pretty much how it looks like.